next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. Now the snow is certainly coming down as we get things teed up here in Chicago. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterbacks. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down, here's Williams. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, or he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
They'll run it with Swift. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen taken right to the air. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down.
Intercepted.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
32.
Running behind center with Swift. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On the return, here's Ray Davis. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Man in motion, out of the slot. Now Allen off the play action. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
319. Off 52. Half. We go.
Allen on third and short. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, they need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Tight.
To the air on third and long. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Here's Cook. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Another one for Cook. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Again, it's Cook. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hey, hold on. Alert! Half 10. We go!
Now run by Cook. Really not developing as they hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Bears take over first and 10.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Volunteer! Ready to run!
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Ready to run!
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And it's Ryan forward halted after a couple of yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time. Collects
this at the 32. And the Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 44.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Allen looking to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
All 52. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line. Brock knocked out a step or two shy of it. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34.
Now here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And a great play was brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And now it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Williams again. This is Loveland working the right side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Punch fire! Punch fire!
Again, it's Williams. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Manungan finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Caught, nice game left side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, tight.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, long. Back done. Sub.
Here's Allen. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They will go. It's Allen. Throw is caught by the back. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
56.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Beesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Big man showing up the yards. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Bills tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Secured by Burden on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 27. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Williams to throw on 3rd. It's on target to Moore. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
He's back to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Set of downs for him from the 31.
Round 80! Middle.
On 1st down, Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hey, tight. Where's that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To the ground. It's Monangai. That's the first down, and he's still going. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Bears, 1st down.
There's a dive up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
One guy with it.
7 at the 21-yard line.
And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw for Allen. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it downs from the 37. Allen now on first down. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And this one doesn't go far. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To the air again. Allen. It's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Again, Allen to the air. Running right side by Kincaid. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. As his go-to, it's Kincaid. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. He's down to his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Offense is set. 1st and 10. On the ground. First run for Ray Davis. He loses the football. Bears say they got this one, and they did. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive. Ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. They give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Jump off, caught by his back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. On the carry, it's Swift. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
A gain of a yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They're going to try to throw for it. Well, caught by his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be first down Bears.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Staying grounded with Swift. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Going to run again with Swift. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down Chicago. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
From the red zone on first. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now run it with Manunga. Cuts right. And he takes this one in for Chicago. 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Kincaid. 8-11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Ray Davis out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
50, 180. Stop. What's that?
Air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And it's going to be stopped right around the 37. Working quickly here.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Gun. What's that?
On 1st down, Allen. And they pick him off again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Brought in close to the 8. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone.
The tight end gets it on the fake. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On return, here comes Davis. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard
The shotgun. It's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. Offense to the line fast.
1st down. A gain of 12.
Allen now on 1st down. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he is down to the 30-yard line. bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Alert, alert, alert! 319!
Hand off here to Davis. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
3 yards. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal.
Working inside the red zone. Ball's out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Well, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going to pass it here. Throw is caught. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears 1st down.
They go with Monangai here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas! Yes, 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 yes! Punch first, punch first!
Working from the gun, Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. You know how to finish.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen. And he goes down. The Bears got him. Goes to the hurry up here. Back to throw now, Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on first down, Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. We saw undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. It's on target to Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And it might take these fans some time to get out of here with this wintry weather, Brock. Snowplows definitely needed out there on those roads. They can take all the extra time to celebrate in the stands with each other, waiting to leave as their guys get the winter win. Here in London, we see one of the world's most iconic football venues, Wembley Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we are underway in London. Here's Carter on the return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
On first and 10, it's Cousins. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. Back now, pressure coming. Now trying to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, Robinson. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now third and short. Offense in the hurry up here.
2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
Hey, 382, listen. Yo. Block is 50.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So third down becomes much tougher for him as third and 1 becomes third and a much more difficult 6. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, third and 6. They'll throw, third and long. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down from the 42.
Good route here.
First and 10 at the 42.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start for the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down.
Good coverage by Carlton Davis.
Hey, no, easy.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Leave it, 48. Yellow.
First and 10, here's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 5.
Now Cousins again. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Gonzalez Dallas connects on the point after. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his palm on him, it was dead on arrival.
We'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Ruth Orororo.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Working quickly here.
Gain of 15. First down, New England.
May on 1st and 10. Intercepted! Oh, he loses it on the return! They could get this back! And they recover! So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a first down! The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Brought in a big game here for Diggs. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So first down from the 41. Here's May to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Connects on the crosser. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Patriots.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense to the line fast. May now from the gun. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Crazy. Five.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play for 2 and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May throwing for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Bringing their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Cousins out of the pistol here. We've got a screen to the running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Cousins now off the play fake. Look him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Robinson from the pistol. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Back-to-back runs, and yet again he gets the same result, partner. Can't make it off the line. 4th and 10 coming up. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Counterplay. It's Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from this one right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Sticking with Henderson. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. David Onyemata there for the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Crazy, crazy.
May not have throw on 3rd. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Trying to throw for it with May. He's got it to his running back.
take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Cousins. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
He gets loose down the right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a short gain. And goes to the hurry up here. From the gun, it's Robinson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They'll run it with Robinson. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They got him to bite and jump off sides. It's a rare thing to see that actually work, and it gives them this first and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. Offense in a hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
A toss snap to Robinson. This is not going to help their cause. They had a third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already been damaged in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Generally, there's some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long, they're going to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Hey, here we go, throw.
On play action, here's May. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons get the football back after returning this to the 15-yard line. Partner, I'm not sure I understand the strategy here. It's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They break the huddle. It's second down now. To the air, Cousins. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete left side to Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. Their route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Good route here.
Cousins has got to go on fourth. This one's caught. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lucky 48. What's that?
Play action now for Cousins. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Or maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Hey, here we go, snap. 5.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from London right after this. First and 10 from the 43. Henderson here from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. All right, here we go. Second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contacts. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now May on third and long. And once again, they can't connect.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Hey, here goes Trot. Hey, Garfield. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Rip.
Now May on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Working quickly here.
1-yard gain.
Throwing his Cousins. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
5 yards.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long, it's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
May trying to get here on 2nd. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on that fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. He could do some serious damage.
Patriots 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. May on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Here's the pistol snap to May. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Five. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Going long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Cousins now. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That throw intended for Drake London. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here's Cousins. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. And brings up 4th down.
Remember numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Fourth down. Here's Cousins. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Two quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2 yards. It's 2nd down.
They give now to Henderson. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. May now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And now on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
And the Patriot first down.
Tossing it to Henderson. He has room past the 25. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Falcons cover off the kick. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the fumble recovery is made. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Connects on the crosser. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And that looks like it is Patriots football.
You know, I don't always think it comes to people's minds how much execution there is in a lateral. Right? You see it out on the playground, Little League football, people tossing the ball around. Well, there's a reason you don't get away with it in the NFL, because if you're not right on the spot, well, the defense can make you pay, and they do right there.
They go to Henderson on the jump off. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Here's made in the air. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. Ball is out, and they lost it. The Falcons bring it in. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. That's grabbed at the 10. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Cousins now off the play fake. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Staying with Robinson. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Dump-off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
Back to throw, Cousins. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Cousins on 3rd and short. That one complete to Pitts. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense to the line fast.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another. Falcons 1st down.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's...
Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and...
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Going play action, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Crazy! Crazy!
Here's May on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
2nd and 10. Here's May. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Hey, Garfield!
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
4th and forever coming up. Man in motion here. He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. Hits the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He brings it in. And he's tackled for a 4th gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Here's May. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots come through to tie it in the 4th. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. He can't get rid of it. Can't get rid of it. They take him down for a sack. Oh, they could have just kicked the extra point. And after that try that fails, we remain tied. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. something here. They fake the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
All right, now here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, bring up 48. 300. Last 50. Last 50. One shot.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
Tied in the fourth, and this defense is making sure it stays that way. Last two snaps, well, they generated some of their best pressure of the game. That's a testament to the want-to, the will, and making it happen when it matters the most.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they do it.
Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
Bring up 48.
Falcons, first down. First and 10.
First down throw for Cousins. Here comes a screen. Algier works his way to the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. They strike for 23 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10.
Now Cousins again. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Cousins to throw once again. Connects with his back. Algier. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Yeah, gotta imagine he's gonna be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. First down from the 42. Trying an inside bid to Henderson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy! Crazy!
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Back to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on four. He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. They'll get this to Henry. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man.
Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. Put the body on the line for his team.
That is all-out effort to make a catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down.
5. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll get it up to the 44. 3rd and just 2 to go. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 4th and short. Running for it. Here's Algier. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kicked out. Oh, he lost the football. And this one went in entirely the wrong direction, Brock. This one's out of bounds for a big loss on that 1st down play. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he gets it through the midfield stride, but onto the Falcons side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Be the case here as the clock continues to run. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. He's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. Pass complete. Screenplay. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. All right, here we go. 2nd down. May now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Down by 6. No choice but to go for this.
Here goes that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that?
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Rip.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's made of the air. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
Them. Yes, sir. Hey, what's that? 30, G.
To throw. Ball is caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. One final shot here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and then...
Oh, he lost the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. And he won't get in. That 2-point try is no good. And they probably wished they tried the kick now instead. We're headed for overtime. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Fields the hard squib kick. That return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. Well, we're still trying to figure out that call that ended regulation. Meanwhile, the teams are set to the kick is away in overtime. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. First down throw for Cousins. Here comes a screen, Algier. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
First drive of overtime and a little risk of stalling out now. Got to get 4 here on third down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they are on it, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we get for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. For the left side, cut by Douglas. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kicked off by... Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But it'll stay with them after the interception. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
They're on 31-yard line.
Cousins on first down. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Oh, big interception here. And the Patriots surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. So the chance was there. Any points, Brock, on the drive would have won them this game. But instead, I can't remember the last time I saw this, but we've got a 4th possession of overtime. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
It's second down.
May. Andre Stevenson makes the catch. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Looking quickly here.
1st down, New England.
1st down throw for May. Finds Stevenson on the dump off. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's May again. Getting out to his left. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's May. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, here's May. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Off the play action, May. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll go down here at the 16. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing is May. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And he's made the catch to silence this crowd. It's a touchdown. This game is over. So this is a win for the Patriots. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for my partner, Brock Ewart, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say cheerio from London.